The Insomnia59
not the Insomnia fashion show.
No,
we're actually doing Call of Duty over here.
Well, we are actually doing Call of Duty.
Oh right, okay, no worries then.
The fashion show comes later.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. But right now it is Bulldog strutting their stuff as they are up 2 rounds to 1 in this best of 5 series, but not off to a good start in the hard points. They did get beaten 250 to 51 in the first, and it doesn't look like it's going to be much better from the start of this one.
So far it's beginning to look like it's going down that same route again. CRYPTiCK have proven this weekend they're a strong and dominant hardpoint team over the weekend. I want to check out what's going on with the Bulldog boys and whereabouts they're pushing with this one though. Risky coming from the top right hand side. Shawnee's still holding it down though from the middle. It looks like it's kind of one by one singular pushing. We know that doesn't really work in hardpoint, but at least Risky's able to come through and pick up a 2-piece of his own. It's always important to work out what's going to happen on this rotation though, and it looks like it is CRYPTiCK that have got the rotation.
Yeah, they've got that rotation on lock. They know exactly what they want to do and what they should do exactly. Shawnee and Waka are able to take out any opposition players making their movement through, but that is a big kill coming in from Dreams and Chunk. It's going to be Tamo trying to push through, but Chunk shuts him down. They're going to be the ones to try and lock this down now, and it's going to be Chunk on the head glitch waiting for these two players to push out the back.
Yeah, you've got to think if Tamo can make a play here, coming right around the back, they're not going to realise. But actually, I said that one player is watching it. Risky was more aware than I am. That's probably why he's the player and I'm the caster in this one. Over towards that right-hand side, though. And I love how you're just nodding your head as I say that. You're just completely agreeing. Yeah, Campbell, you're that player. You keep casting.
It's the same with me. I have no thumbs. It's the genetic
we would be players if we had the thumbs. You know, that's what it is.
Great.
True. Maybe we're just not as smart as these. That's why we're not in the final and we're casting it instead. But anyway, it's Bulldog now who have switched the tables a little bit against CRYPTiCK. They're now starting to build themselves a lead. Well, that rotation's coming in again. It looks like CRYPTiCK may win the rotation, but are they going to be able to hold the hill? Last time, Bulldog broke it.
Yeah, great play from Bulldog to take the lead off of that last hill. They broke it beautifully, but it's Shawnee out the back trying to cause some trouble. He does get shut down, and it's Hammer who's able to trade out. He does get the second. That's a beautiful little 2-piece there as he does get the 180. Throws the nade towards the A bridge. Hits, does get an assist for trouble. Oh, that is a spicy little headshot.
Tamo with the snapshot onto him. Ashley just ends it with stunning himself there, but at least Tamo was able to show us a little bit of snapshot in there as he snapped onto the player on that A bridge. Now it's CRYPTiCK starting to claw their way back into this one again. Shawnee does drop, however, towards the bottom. Ashley is not having the best of the game, and that's really surprising for me because normally he is at the top somewhere. Risky gets a 2-piece. Dreams also picks up a kill, and you know what? The thing that Bulldog do all the time in finals and semi-finals is they really put you off your game. They are very vocal, very shouty, and they really can intimidate you sometimes.
Exactly, you can't allow that to happen. If anything, you need to get hyped back in their faces, and I don't really hear anything coming from the CRYPTiCK camp right now. But it is Bulldog who are in the lead, and they are getting more hyped. Waka, though, with a big 2-piece to take out Chunk, who is more vocal of the two teams and any of the players as well. So we'll switch on forward with Ashley. He does take a few shots from behind, trying to get a bit of control. Doesn't see anything pushing in comms room just yet. He might want to go to the left side to check this bulwark. He does see him, and despite him not taking the first shots, he actually gets the win.
Well, we're on board with Waka anyway, who was trying to hold the hill. Risky comes through, gives him a shout as well. Shawnee trying to find a 2-piece, only takes down 1 so far. Has no teammate assistance, and the other team know that. That's why they're playing so aggressive to push him out. Chunk's letting him know as well. Pato has pushed up as far as he possibly can. Finds Waka, takes him down as well. Tries to jump through the window, but Ashley's going to turn around and pick that one up. It's going to be Risky, finds 1. They're just pushing Waka's team and the whole of CRYPTiCK back at this point. Risky can't believe he even got that 2-piece and even shouted across to the other team about it. And it's just Bulldog a feeling now. I'm starting to see them get a little bit of a lead in this one. CRYPTiCK are starting to be pinned in their spawns, but at least they've rotated once again. Every time CRYPTiCK rotate, Bulldog break.
Yeah, it's fantastic play coming in now from Bulldog. They are nearly doubling CRYPTiCK's point as they break away into the second rotations of that. He's saying you should shoot right now.
Shot. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, your shot.
No swear words in
your
this.
Your shot. He's like, what's going on? Where is your shot right now? It's terrible. Because, I mean, at the minute, it is because CRYPTiCK are not hitting the target.
We haven't got a beat button yet in Insomnia, so we have to replace the word.
Yes, exactly. We're replacing any words. He said exactly what I just said.
True.
So, Shawnee in the hill right now, saying he needs to stop pushing through this lab. He actually does take down 1. Unfortunately, Chunk with a big 2-piece. He's going to try to break his way through. It has Ashley ahead of him. And Tesla, he does take him down. That's Pato, who's was actually the one to be able to push his way through. And look at this, 2-piece from Pato, 1 for Chunk. These two are slaying powerhouses this tournament.
Definitely. Dreams is also turning up as well in this one, picking up those final few seconds. They're now 100, almost close to 100 points ahead of CRYPTiCK. 5 seconds remain in this one. It's all about rotations once again, and we keep talking about it. CRYPTiCK, yeah, they're great at getting rotations, but not at holding Hill so far in this one. Tamo finally finds a kill on Dreams. There was one player in Hill, which is Pato. He must die if you want to be able to hold these spawns. 1 and 4. Chunk and Risky coming from the right-hand side. These are kills that need to be picked up as well. Wakar and Ashley are going to be inside the hill, as it's going to be a big push coming down that right-hand side lane.
Yeah, exactly that. We've got Wakar on the Heglitch trying to see if anything's pushing down low. If he had stayed there a couple more seconds, he would have seen that Tam actually has been tagged up quite heavily, as he has 2 players pushing him right now. They will be able to trade this one. He does pick up one. He managed to duck away. Unfortunately, it is Dreams who pushes through, and it's Wakar and Shawnee who are able to get kills as well. Needs to take down Dreams. Dreams with a big 2-piece before. Wakar's able to trade that one out, and Tamo is now there in support. 60 points the difference at this minute in time. This could go down to the wire if they can hold this down and get the rotations on point. They have decided to rotate early, which is a very good choice, but it's Ashley and Shawnee who are unable to do anything as Wakar tries to push the bottom mid.
I think it's fair to say as well that previous hill turbine, which we've just seen, is like the money hill. You know, you get like 50 seconds at least from that one as long as you can hold the spawns. We're now rotating every single other side of the map. We saw originally Bulldog holding this one quite well. CRYPTiCK could not get closer at all. Now Bulldog are about to push it up to 180 points on the board. They're getting closer and closer to the £1,250 check that they want to take home with them, plus the controller sponsored by Razer, and also the team ticket for the next Insomnia event. Oh, is it going to be CRYPTiCK who take us to a map number 5 in this one? Not at this rate. Risky's still screaming, and they're still holding this hill.
Yeah, beautiful plays there from Risky. Decided to challenge after he knew that the player was weak. Great choice from him. He's now on board with Dreams, trying to see if anything's going to be pushed through. He does spot one player out of the back as he trades that kill beautifully. It will be taken out Tammy, who did get a 2-piece in that situation. He does see one more behind him. He doesn't get the kill, unfortunately, but they are 205 to 137. If they can lock down this next hard point, that is GG's.
Yep, Bulldog 45 points away from it. CRYPTiCK, though, clawing their way back. They're holding the scrap time in this one. Wakar has rotated. Ashley's found himself a kill as well. So they find this one more in the building. They should be able to hold the spawns for this one, but there's a pinch coming in. It's Chunk from behind. The Wakar is going to realise that, spin around and pick him up, and now they're going to start to gain control of the hill. The Scarab comes out from Wakar as well, as now it begins to push out towards the right-hand side. Surely going to gain enough intel for this, but it's going to be a flood coming from Bulldog. They need to wait for each other. If they start pushing singular, it's going to be difficult. Dreams finds a 2-piece. Now the push can come. Wakar still inside this hill, uncontested as of yet. He finds another kill. It's a 4 streak for him. Finally, Risky will come through and pick up that kill, and those players are spawning out again. And last time this happened, Bulldog held CRYPTiCK at base.
Yeah, I mean, that was a fantastic pinch there from Bulldogs, being able to break it down. They will maybe able to pick up all 30 points if they can do this. They do get contested, but it's coming in, and it's Waku with the one. He isn't able to get the second. Oh, he is able to get the second. I didn't think he was going to win that gunfight. A fantastic shooter. Ashley's there to support him this time, but Waku does fall to Risky on board with Ashley right now. He sees one more pushing him from back lab, not able to do anything. He does go for the full rotation all the way around, and is actually just able to stay alive, surprisingly. But the rotation is next door. All they need to do is hold them off. Keep it away and then wait for the next spawn. As you know, next hill, money hill. You get a lot of time off of that, and Bulldog could possibly win from that.
Yep, CRYPTiCK are holding in on this one though. 220 points Bulldog have. They're getting closer and closer. They're 30 points away from being Insomnia59 champions, and CRYPTiCK still need to apply that pressure if they're going to stop them. Risky finds another kill. He shouts once again and lets their team know he's going to find 2. He's going to go for the 3-piece. Not going to happen though. Shawnee will finally pick it up, as now they can begin to push the hill. We are counting 10 points until we are going to crown Insomnia59's champions. They're still controlling the hill. It's a 2-piece from Pato. Risky's going off, and that looks like Bulldog are going to solidify this one with 3 seconds left. They cannot contest. Bulldog are your champions of Insomnia59.
Wow. Well played from Bulldog. It seemed that there's a bit of a shaky start again in this one, but they managed to pull it away. What a 2-piece here coming in from Risky to end the final kill count, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is that.
Taking a look at the scoreboard as well, 21 and 24 from Chunk, Pato 19 and 19, Dreams 23 and 19, Risky 25 and 22. Fantastic performance from Bulldog. CRYPTiCK took them up. We'd expect them to take the breakout hardpoint, the one they've done so well against Bulldog in before, but now it's going to be all down to the fact that basically Bulldog won on that search and destroy, which I think CRYPTiCK needed to take in that S&D. Yes, Bulldog have been a good team all weekend, but S&D was probably one of the places you could have expected to beat them on. But however, we are going to grab one of the players from Bulldog to speak to about their win. So don't go anywhere, guys. If you want to see one of the Bulldog guys, I bet you can guess who it is. Normally it's Pato, but we'll soon see who it is going to be.